Shepard, you remarked that we knew generally about the deficiencies of the previous MR flights. Or if there's any one of these deficiencies that is of particular concern to you all in getting ready for our manned flight.
Well, yes, I think all the deficiencies are of concern to us because we fire these things to find out if everything has been properly planned and if everything's going to work properly. And if you find out that something goes wrong in a system, you're certainly concerned about trying to put your finger on the trouble and to get it corrected. I don't think that we're overlooking anything at all. We're giving all the problems equal consideration.
I'd also like to hear Glenn's comment on what he'd like to go on the next register.
Absolutely.
Would you like to see a Jim?
My answer would,
John?
to answer one question at a time, my answer would be the same as Al's on this. Of course, we're looking at things that have occurred in the past that we want to see corrected and are being corrected. But of course, we're ready to go. The capsule is ready, and we are too.
Are you very much concerned with the fact that the last MR went quite a ways over the program, 120 miles, I believe, in that area? Are you concerned that you might be somewhere in the Atlantic floating down there 120 miles away?
Well, this is one that was pretty well spelled out, I believe, in the releases after the last shot, that there was an overspeed, and that there was a little more thrust than had been planned for, a little faster burning, and this resulted in the overspeed. And even though the thing was overspeeding, though, and didn't follow the exact trajectory that was planned, the whole thing was back on board the ship in, what was it, 42 minutes from launch to back on deck?
No, not on MR2. It was about 3 hours.
3 hours.
Oh, that, yeah, MR2, okay. Yeah, 3 hours.
They had it spotted
I
for
was
40
thinking of
minutes, I think, about 45 minutes. They had it spotted.
How about, well, you will come out of the capsule into a little life raft anyway, won't you? As far as that's concerned.
Not necessarily,
no.
no.
Inside the capsule?
Normal procedure will be probably to remain inside if all is going well. You have the option, however, if you desire, to get out in the raft.
Will they give you an apple to eat while you're waiting?
So Ham didn't have the opportunity to get out in the raft. Not the apple. He didn't have the opportunity to get out in the raft. That wasn't his prerogative.
Colonel Glenn, could you recreate how, when you got the news, how you told your wife and what was her reaction? Where were you and what happened?
I'd rather not get into places and times and such things as that. She was very happy with the announcement, as I was, of course, too. And as I think the statement that was released yesterday on it, we've been looking forward, of course, to the selection for a long time. And I'd like to reiterate the one thing that Al said a little while ago here. We don't look at this selection as culling out one group here and another group does something else, and that the group is all split up now. We're considering this still as a real team effort, a group of 7. That's the way we've operated all along, and that's the way we continue to operate. To get back to the wives thing, I don't know what else to say except that she was very happy about the selection and shares my feelings about it completely.
I'd ask Mr. Carpenter, what was your initial reaction? Were you personally disappointed?
In a word. But I also am aware of the fact that there are other flights left, and I plan to be on one of them.
How does that go for the other 3 that were not chosen?
I think that sums it up very well. I think we've said all along that the important thing is not the first on a particular shot, but the overall mission that we're doing, which is not just a fly-by-night attempt, but a long-range term deal. I think there will be a lot of firsts and a lot of flight in the long run.
The ultimate goal is the Atlas orbit shot. This does not necessarily mean that astronaut Glenn and Shepard and Grissom will be selected for this flight. I mean, it'll be a selection process all over again. So,
as we indicated yesterday, or Mr. Gilduth did, we've got more manned flights down the road, As we come up on those flights, we'll run essentially the same kind of an evaluation that we ran for the selection for the initial flights. All 7 men are still eligible. We got a long program going.